After much delay, of our filming, because because of spies who aren't mature enough to die properly. They're hovering around my videos. I have decided to not exactly to cease filming my videos of my team killing on Mythea and Utopia, for until I'm ready to strike. We are in the midst of a war here. Oh, good, excellent. See, we are tricking our team to give us free gold to kind of train. We promise to train our forces. Uh, so they're ready for war, but they know that I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle province. That I'm training my forces into a war, into a defensive build. So let's do that. Let's take their gold and go into defense mode. Yeah, just to piss them off, because they give me all this gold, and then we're gonna we we're gonna be building our defenses a bit. We are now at nearly 8,000 hit point defensive points. Um, I have I'm gonna be I have a fair stockpile of runes here, so we're gonna be building up our runic defenses here in a bit. Let us go to magic shield and raise our shields on natural blessings as well. And oh, what the hell! Give us some more land to work with. Then I'm gonna go to gold. Next round, next uptick. I'm going to build more. I don't know what to build. We have 9 acres of land. We should build on the watchtowers, maybe. That's actually, in this game it's useless because they already have my basic intelligence. Like I said, they have basic intelligence on my provincial capabilities here. They know that I am gonna be hard to kill, for instance. Well, actually, no. Their offenses are pretty high, so they're gonna be instantly killing me. But look at this. If we go to spend on storms, we can pretty much hit anybody in the province. See, look, we have like high degree of percentile. High degree of even the king is open to attack. So let's teach the king a lesson here, not to keep on trusting me. And look, in this game also we're also blessed with their inability to protect me from against thief ops. So see, they have that's a C. They'll still work. The odds are lower, but they still work. That's pretty higher. That's higher. That's even higher. But if you go to king, that's very high. Just for maybe arson, or see, arson's pretty high. That's definitely a pass. See, I can spank the king around a bit. Dark Phoenix. They're sending me a message. It's probably asking me why the hell I'm not spending money on gold. Actually, we'll spend our own money on just to make sure it looks like we're training our forces. I think I'm going to put it into draft my first 2,000 soldiers into rangers. So it looks like I am training. See, this is what I spent all their gold on, but I'm gonna slowly build up my rangers. So it looks like that I'm building an offense. And I got 1,000 more thieves coming. Let's put this under research. Ah, good. Let's maybe increase our gold a bit, so it looks like we have some money to work with. So we can keep up our deception. In this province, I am known as I'm called Romulan shoulder pads. You know those Romulan those uniforms that Romulans wear? Uh, they have awesome shoulder pads that Romulan officers wear. So I call myself Romulan shoulder pads. And here's a reference to that actually. The Romulan shoulder pads. That's right. Epic shoulder pads, bitch. Or see, Romulan shoulder pads again. Oops. See, Romulan shoulder pads, like on bling bling. This is a bling bling's purple suit. Oh. Eventually, Bling Bling wears a. But Bling Bling wears a Bling Bling the magical crack pipe smoker on bum fights. He wears a he wears a he wears a purple Prince suit. You know, Prince, the former artist known as Prince. Well, he wears a Prince suit, but it has a huge rumbling shoulder pads. So, war will begin in one day. So I doubt they'll try to war with me. They'll try to war with me because they'll be too busy trying to prepare for their defenses here. So in about a month, in about 1 month game time, um, one month game time, one day human time, we'll be able to have a war and see. Don't forget you can use my tree for gold here. In 3 hours, plunder over 4,000 gold and more runes will send you both after. Oh, they're saying they're doing all this work for me. Plundering and thieving other people for gold. So they're doing all the work for me. They're giving me all the rewards and money. So they're being fucking suckers here. They're being stupid. They're gonna be instruments of their own destruction. Once the war starts, they're gonna start hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. We're into our 3rd year in Utopia, so it's not too bad. Like I said, I like to try and destroy provinces. Well, actually, I won't say actually. Destroy provinces, enemy province, or my own provinces within a war. Within a short amount of time. We're gonna be definitely losing this war. Let's hit the point. Let's hit the pause button here. Oh, they're gonna be wondering. Need to get as much GC to cats as possible before the war. So we'll be training. He needs to build good offense so he doesn't get raped. So they're kind of foolish. They are letting me into. They kind of once the war starts, I'll start hitting them. I have the provincial powers for that, so it's good. I think I'll leave my thieves alone and try to occasionally we are going to build some we're going to train some rangers here. We got some tertiary or secondary industries here, schools and arcane libraries, so we don't get spelled against. We have good thief watchtowers and thieves, so people don't see who we are. But like I said, it's kind of a moot point once all my war stats have been broadcasted here. If you go to the Kingdoms tab, it'll show you all the different stats within your province. In fact, I'm not doing too well in this province. You see, I have like only 41 population. My sciences aren't doing too well as well. Let's see. Well, actually, I am doing very well in science actually. Let's see, and I was in a ghetto kingdom last time, so that's why I had to defect with this one. And once again, we're going to see if we can hit our king. Dark Phoenix. But who's giving me all this free stuff? Southern's a province called Southern. We want to every province to have their best chance in this war. We're not gonna go down without a fight. Lol. We're the underdogs. Listen to us growl. Pharaoh, any extra GC you have, cats could use. Please help us help him to get that offensive train. I'm a her actually. I'm a her, lol. Actually, I am a he, but I'm pretending to be a girl in this game so they can give me more stuff. Grow my. I'm pretending I'm a thief mage. Give me a target, a bomb. You want me to weaken. So let's do this. Let's get some free. Let's get some free shit and use our own gold to slowly produce some war materials, some attackers, so that although we only have 5,000 attack points, I can still hit other provinces, you know, just for laughs. It's gonna be funny. And then also, you know, instead of using the resources for themselves, they're using it on me. That's good. You know, they could prepare themselves better for this war. Instead, they're gonna be preparing it for me. See, I have good stockpile of runes here. We're gonna be bombing the hell out of them. So maybe I can quickly build some soldiers, train some soldiers in the next uptick. You know, slowly make it look like I'm training soldiers, and I'm going to be building more runes, more towers, so I can start producing more war. See, I have 9 acres. I got this perfect here. I got this down pat. We have maybe that many wizards, 12,000 13,000 wizards. That's 16.21 wizards per acre. So our wizards are okay. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave our guilds alone. And we'll put them under towers. My main. Oh, I gotta go here. Hold on. I just took a nice relaxing shit. So here's been. I feel so loose actually. Here's what I'm up to in these past few days. I remember what I used to call myself before I was Romulan shoulder pads. I call myself Scotland Independence. Scottish. Well, today's the 8th, so you have 10 more days to the Scottish independence activists have 10 more days to push for their cause, the yes for independence cause, and they seem to be doing quite well. They're now at 51% versus 49%. It's still on the razor's edge, so they still have at least 10 more days to push. But the trend is going upwards, so it's good to be part of history there. Naming myself Scotland Independence. I'll be calling myself Scotland Independence again in the next round as well. Depending on how quickly I'm dead or how quickly I've killed my enemies. I've team killed everyone. I've done my Ice Bucket Challenge. The video is here. It's called Ice Bucket Challenge Mormon Temple, Calgary Mormon Temple, and I've gained like 9,000 viewers, so 900 viewers. So that's a great boost to my channel. Boost to us, 7 of us who are still part of this little experiment I'm having, and let us see what this guy's trying to say to me before we run out of time here. Don't forget at least 25 stables. Oh, don't worry, I'll be building stables, I'll be building all sorts of shit. Maybe some dungeons too, perhaps. But no, I'll be building more runes so I can start mass producing more runes for the eventual team kill. In about a few more days, or a few more human hours. We'll see you then when I'm ready to start. We'll talk later on tonight. This is just a preliminary episode. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Ramen Shoulder Pads, and thank you for watching my